Greetings, everyone. My name is Tololwa M. Molel. We welcome you all to Anthem of Life, Part 1. I adapted this play from an epic poem titled Anthem of the Decades. The poem is by Masisi Kunene, a highly distinguished South African poet descended from the Zulu people. The play was produced by Theatre Prospero, a company in Edmonton. What you'll see is an edited version of the play. Anthem of Life Part 1 is based on a Zulu creation story with lots of gods in it. In this video, we present parts of the play as I narrate to connect them for you. And now, the story. In a house in South Africa, there is a child called Mfana, which means boy in Zulu, who loves to write in his backyard in Zulu and English. He likes old stories, especially a big ancient Zulu creation story, which he writes poems about. Deep in their worlds, the ancestors have noticed this special boy. In one of Mfana's dreams, they come to him, riding on a sacred snake.
Mama! Mama!
No Baba, no Mama. There is no one else here but us.
We, whose ties with the living death could not sever.
We, who the day that sealed our rise could not conquer.
We, two of the longest ago among the departed, completing our cycle in eternity, soon to be absorbed into the womb of the Supreme Creator.
The earth turns on the scales of yoga idols.
The sacred snake, a conveyor of dreams.
The ancestors tell Mfana he is the chosen one. He is chosen to grow this ancient story over time into a story that would benefit people everywhere. The ancestors offer him a seedling of this big ancient story.
But only if you tell the story with us.
Me? How can I? I only ever listen to it.
Come on, get going, Fanawani. You are starting.
I am starting the story? Whoa.
Yebo ngani yami.
In the time before time, there existed the Supreme Creator.
Mvelingangi shared his largesse.
A jumble of creation inside a blanket of darkness.
Thoughts, questions,
Dilemmas.
miseries,
Energy-giving entities.
nature forces,
Life,
suns, moons, stars, and many planets stand their heavens.
Including our planet.
Then he sprayed his creations into the cosmos. What a cosmic mess. I wouldn't bother with it yet. I should do something about the planets and their heavens and the suns and moons, I suppose. Umtobi, please do something as mess.
Umtobi, we designed the planets, moving them into an orderly cosmic pattern.
Velinkangi then molded the earth and filled it with a variety of beasts.
Some lumbered,
Others flew.
Then the Lincoln summoned the gods.
Ogabonga, Sodome, intelligence of heaven, and father of thunder and lightning, and wife, Nodme, nurturer of plants and mother of thunder and lightning. Somaswi, rational bringer for destruction of creation, and wife, Nokufa. Fierce and barren bringer of destruction, Ontobi. Divine artist and arranger of planets. Again, good job. So Makli.
Bling, bling.
Bringer of pleasure. And Nomkubulwani, my divine daughter. Princess of heaven and source of life-giving forces. To you here, who I have named, I have finished my work. But many tasks remain. I leave them to you. Pay special attention to earth as I have done. Extend my work into eternity. My divine daughter.
Finally, Velinkangi presented something very special.
The charm of life. For you to entrust to someone deserving, through whom it would do the utmost good. Whoever you choose to give it to would have the sacred duty to protect it. The charm of life can leave its possessor, if ever, only by the consensus of the gods. Neglect of this sacred duty by the possessor would be calamitous.
Working together, the gods carried out Velinkangi's order to continue creation. They did thousands of years of work in minutes.
So Dume explored labyrinths of the world, opening gates to all creatures. See the emerging multitudes and the forests yielding to their crush, but the world is still empty.
Far empty.
Samazwi ruptured imposing reefs of mountains.
That clears the way for creation.
Somas, we leveled stretches of the savannah.
More room for creation.
Uber set off a volcano.
And another. And yet another.
Careful. Careful, Kozikazi.
She set off another one.
Careful, I said.
Creation doesn't come easy, husband.
It comes with pain.
The thunder god couple sets fires to the savannah.
Good for creation.
They fired off more bolts. So they fired more. Kaningi ningi. Sekwanele myeni wami. Contain your fierce gesture, or you may destroy the earth we should be nurturing.
Sadume let off yet another bolt. The earth is no one's child, wife. Not even our wildest actions can harm it.
That's how it would grow up, even if it were a child.
Harmony among the gods didn't last. Sodome wasn't satisfied.
The earth is abundant, but misses one thing. The thing which Sodume described as missing would later come to be known as people.
Yes. Our creation is not complete without Abantu.
No, you're wrong. First, we represent the ultimate power of the Supreme Creator. Why do we need a Bantu? Second, will they be equipped for life on earth? If not, will they not in their bitterness, resent us? Third, what if they come up with ambitions that they cannot fulfill? Will that not be a disaster for themselves and even us?
The essence of creation is change.
The reality of creation centers on its varied seeds.
That is your truth. We all have our own.
Enough! The divine daughter has spoken in favor of Ubuntu, so let Ubuntu stand supreme on earth!
And that was that.
How was that the final decision if some of the gods still objected?
Because Nomkubulwane supported Sodume, the power of the supreme creator expressing itself through her.
The Abantu-loving gods carried out lengthy festivities to celebrate their decision. But Nokufa and Somazi had grown even more cold to the idea of Abantu.
Listen, still at it.
The future will not belong to Abantu.
We shall lay snares for these Abantu lovers.
Ha! How I admire your will, my husband. Come, let sleep steal us into the dreams that will crush their dreams. And when we finally win, I will wipe the sweat off your conqueror's brow.
Welcome to the house of Somahe. Sodume. No Dume. My palace on earth. The gods had all heavens to celebrate, but earth was their new playground. Somahe above all other gods. Do me the honor, no Dume. Be my guest.
Not yet. Stop the festivities!
Stop the festivities. Why, Nkosikazi?
Ever since we decided on the creation of Abantu, not once have we talked about what this Abantu species should be like.
The celebrants bristled with ideas.
Should excel in speed.
Run like the wind.
No, they should have prophetic power.
No. They should resemble the people of the planet Mome, who are but this tall.
Long ears like the head.
It seems the festivities have already got the better of us. But it's a good thing we have Mtobi here. The great artist of heaven. He is sober and always wise.
Bantu will be complex to create. A Bantu will have a searching mind. They will discover great mysteries. Oh, their imagination ripping open the gates of infinity.
Nomkubulwane endorsed Mtobi's vision, taking it to Mvelinkangi for his blessing. Mvelinkangi got Nomkubulwane to prepare the earth for human life. Created Abantu emerged from reeds of rivers. They multiplied. As Abantu-loving God celebrated, Somazwi and Nokufa seethed with growing resentment at the creation of Abantu.
The creatures are tramping all over the earth, a hideous blot on the beautiful face of creation. But the good thing is, they are still in their infancy and easier for us to do away with, only to correct the grave error that their creators have committed.
It is not that simple, Nkosi. We need a strategy.
Strategy? I have my strategy.
Your strategy is all or nothing.
On behalf of Somazwi, his assistant and advisor Sekeli, also God, set out to undo the creation of Abantu. He failed when Nomkubulwane kept Abantu safe. Then Somazwi had an idea.
Wife, I have thought of a way to achieve our goal.
Yeni,
The charm of life.
what do you mean?
As long as Sodume has the charm of life, Abantu's creators will have their way. But once we have it,
Once we have it?
once we have it, we can do with it as we please. And when miseries begin to pile up on Abantu, they will beg their creators to destroy them.
How will you get it?
He will get it for us.
I'll get what?
The charm of life.
The charm of... You mean steal it?
That is why I have summoned you.
Kabango and Kore Kangaga. What violation?
We are doing this only to prevent further disaster in the cosmos.
Not out of hatred for Abantu.
Umsekeli was soon back from Sumi's palace with the charm of life. So Dume and Nodume thought they had secured the charm of life safely enough. Well, I guess not. Umsekeli bragged how he had stolen the charm of life.
I came to the door of the palace, pushed it, and it gave way. I roamed through the palace. Until I found it! The charm of life! A large gourd, smooth and round with these colors. Looking carefully, I discovered this lid to vessel's secret. See? I undid the lid, and inside this vessel I found, look, this other vessel! To test the powers of the liquid that I've heard this inner vessel has, I poured a drop or two onto the ground. A host of white cranes burst forth! The birds flew noisily away, and I thought it's time for me too to go home.
So Mazwi and Nokufa tested the charm of life themselves. The monstrous terrors that came out of it shocked even
A series of creatures filed by. Some of them hideous. Oh, the pink to match. Oh.
Mazwi sent Umsekeli to terrorize Abantu with the charm of life. Umsekeli did so. Before returning to heaven, he unleashed a host of miseries on Abantu, including a severe drought. Soon, Nokufa, Mazwi, and Umsekeli were enjoying, like a good movie, the sight of Abantu suffering, their sweet revenge on the creators of Abantu. But Nomkubulwane relieved Abantu of the inflicted suffering, blessing them with good rain.
Radiate her blessings, changing the earth, yielding bountiful rain. Torn fields are waiting for seeding and watering.
Did you see that?
Is it my fault that all is well with Abantu again?
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Yes, I saw it. I saw it. You think I'm happy about it either?
At that point, Nokufa conceived a fearsome plan.
Let Allah.
dogs tore into Bantu.
If Somazi's order, Sekeli took the ferocious wild dogs first and set them on a Bantu. Kufa and Somazi enjoyed even more the carnage the wild dogs children inflicted. That, they hoped, would bring about the end of a Bantu, the humiliation of their creators. News of the theft of the charm of life caused Sodume and Nodume to return immediately from their celebrations.
We have failed Abantu. We have failed creation.
Events should not break us. The Princess of Heaven will find a solution. Allow me to talk to her myself. As a woman, she will understand the pain in another woman.
By the time she is able to help us, the charm of life may have punished Abantu into extinction.
Come on, husband.
Spread out like flights of birds.
Sodume and Nodume.
And others who loved Bantu searched the cosmos.
They searched and searched until they found Nomkubulwane.
We have come all this way, Nkosazana Yezulu, for something only you can do.
Andu, Princess of Heaven, the suffering the charm of life has visited on Abantu.
I come to you, Dotagazi Yezulu, as a woman, hoping that you will understand the pain in another woman's heart. I ask that you invoke a season of beautiful things that heals.
I have seen the suffering that you speak of, but I had other tasks. I will now address your pleas. I will take back the charm of life from Somazi and Nokufa. Then a special assembly shall consider their actions, through which they overruled the collective will of the gods and that of the Supreme Creator. But wrong were you, Sodume and Nodume, for neglecting the charm of life. The special assembly will also consider your actions and make their decision, which I can't make on my own. As for the wild dogs, I will do something to lighten their effect on Abantu. Growl all you want. In the bowels of a mountain you shall stay, away from Abantu. You have tormented them enough. But since you are children of heaven, I cannot entirely take away your power. So in place of the physical power you have, I give you the symbolic one. Lelitoshi, a power far less harmful to Abantu. A power far less harmful to Abantu. So thought Nomkubulwane. All right, Izinjas, off we go. Off we go.
Soon it was time, ominously, for the special assembly. There, Somazi and Nokufa, as well as Sodume and Nodume, would be tried. Nomkubulwane presided over the trial.
I stand before you shamed, naked, weighed down. I admit many times the crimes I am accused of. I neglected the charm of life. I betrayed the trust conferred on me. It's right you find me guilty.
Somazi was defiant.
Events have crossed Abantu. Yes. But is it my fault? No. All I did was provide them with variations of life, which is according to our divine creative purpose. Am I to blame? No. The charm of life is capable of such variations? Your anger blinds you to the multiple truths which, according to the Supreme Creator, creation consists. You also fail to cherish the potential creation power which the charm of life wields. Wouldn't it be wiser? Think about it. To take pride in the events which I have caused and humbly combine your efforts with mine. After all, we who were against the creation of Abantu have added to their growing experience. Their tribulations will enrich their minds. We are not guilty, I say.
Some gods supported Somazwi.
We should be praising Samazwi for seeking to break the growing arrogance of Abantu. He is a hero.
Other gods supported Sodume.
Sodume and Nodume have admitted that they're guilty. Has Somazwi admitted his guilt? He is guilty.
In the end, verdicts were passed against all the accused.
Enough! Wena Sudume, Futi Nadume, you have failed to protect the precious gem of life. This should be your punishment. You must lose what you most revere, the ability to support life. Whatever you touch will die. Wena Sumazwe, your guilt is even greater. You have distributed the powers of life without the consensus of the gods. This should be your punishment. You will give birth to a century of destruction in which Nokuva shall precede you, bursting forth like an uncontrollable ocean. With her great powers, oh, she will destroy all things until you yourself will be forced to put an end to her fearful terrors.
That's not fair. Nodumi and Sodume should also be punished, and so harshly.
So thought some of the gods too, Ngane. But earth's justice is not heaven's justice.
With a heavy heart, I must endorse these verdicts.
No!
Namkubuluwane withdrew to a distant retreat, sad that she had to endorse the verdicts against her allies, Sodume and Nodume. Troubled, Sodume and Nodume followed Namkubuluwane there.
Somazwi and Nokufa are blaming Abantu for the disharmony among the gods. So much so that even I have begun to have doubts about species, and not for nothing. The growing power of Abantu threatens to overshadow creation itself. And yes, I have begun to waver. Is Somazwi perhaps somehow right in his beliefs?
Listen, Sodume. If Abantu are ambitious, only exercising the power of their minds. That their presence offends us is not their fault, but ours.
Your word, Ndodakazi Izu, would be enough if it weren't for the events harassing us. This, forgive me, is what I think. If the Abantu species we have created is not perfect, it is our duty to destroy it. Then, perhaps when we have matured with experience in creation, can we create a godlike species whose dreams shall evolve in harmony with ours? Am I wrong? Wait. No. Perhaps the imperfection of Bantu reflects us. If so, it is not fair that our defects should dictate their fate.
Sodume, you have opened my mind to this truth. Despite their errors, Abantu are stronger than us. They fulfill the supreme vision of heaven. They must live in whichever way suits their temperament and experience. And here is why. They have something we will never have. Earthly experience. Sodume, you have hit me with a stark truth. An inspiring truth my heart will send out in hope-filled music. Let Abantu live. Let them find happiness. Let them find ennobling love. Let my dreams descend on earth. Let the earth grow young again and again. Let Abantu find peace. Let them enjoy the fame they will earn.
hope-filled music reach gods throughout the cosmos.
May your song induce beautiful thoughts that cause sadness.
May your music teach the gods to forgive, so there may be peace.
It may inspire hope that let our heavy hearts recover.
May your song bring new seasons.
May it cause creation to swell and break open into outer movement.
Nomkubuluwane's hope-filled music touched gods everywhere. But the Princess of Heaven herself wasn't entirely happy.
Though coming here has refreshed me, I still need answers to questions that have crept into my mind, which I know where to seek.
From who? Where is she going?
You'll find out. Give her time.
When?
Be patient, Ungani Yami. After a break, which we could all use.
For the play, we had a break. But here, let's just move on, because you too may be wondering, what is the Princess of Heaven up to? And how will that affect the Abantu?
Babawani, great and willing kindly, one we should not trouble needlessly. I need to trouble you, for I am troubled.
Speak, my divine daughter.
So too, me whom I trusted caused harm through his neglect of the charm of life. He then began to have doubts about Abantu. I must admit that after this discord amongst the gods, I too did. Now, if doubts can assail Sodume and me, Abantu's biggest allies, what chance do other gods who are less supportive of the species have to remain steadfast behind it? How can I protect Abantu from the whims of the gods?
Fools rush at things. The wise wait for things to unfold. Observe creation to see its multiple truths.
Thank you, Baba. Ongu Napagad, I do have something else to ask of you. Because of my many tasks, give me, whenever I need it, a symbol of the truth you want me to carry out. That way, everyone will know that whatever word I issue is your word, and no one will ever again contradict me.
My child, that I can't grant you. Whoever finds ready solutions loses. Better to search ceaselessly for the truth.
A meeting with her father renewed Nomkubulwane. I have neglected the Abantu race. I will now campaign for them, bearing my father's words.
On Earth, Abantu sought to do something about the wild, imprisoned dogs.
Under whom they continued to suffer.
Great Imbili, save us from Izinja's sensei.
Sealed away in the mountains, they possess the power of the fire the Princess of Heaven left them.
Though they no longer torment us physically, they do so mentally.
They give us no peace with their night out.
Which claw at our minds in our dreams.
Save us from these fierce creatures, Billy.
Release us from our horror.
Izinja Sensei harm us with the power of their fire, which eat into our sleep, to dominate our mind with a cobweb of fears.
Cobweb.
We must break free of these cobwebs. If tamed, these dogs, isinjasasente, would be a blessing to us.
Blessing.
But it is only the brave who will lead our path into salvation. Only those brave enough to seize the eternal fire guarded by Isinjasasente.
After their visit to Mbili, Ubuntu set out to see the fire.
The first person tried and returned defeated.
We're gone for days. What happened?
The second person who tried returned blinded and burned. About to give up when a third person stepped forward.
I am not giving up.
What? Did you not hear our stories?
I will make Abantu proud of me. If I fail, let it be from a stubborn courage that will inspire generations to come.
Lelioshi!
I wanted it to be a surprise. And now for my tail.
Yes, your tail. Waza.
Trembling with fear, I hurried into the mountain. I sang, deriving my authority from all living things. A bella tunda tunda, a bella tunda tunda, a bella tunda tunda, a bella tunda tunda. Suddenly, I heard raucous sounds all around me. The creatures with the long arms were startled awake, and they lunged at me. Again, I sang, a bella tunda tunda, a bella tunda tunda. Succumbing to my music, the creatures melted into the cave walls. But suddenly, I had Lily Toshi. With the fire, I held the wild dogs at bay.
Abantu's victory over the wild dogs stunned the gods. So Mazri, above all.
I do not like what they did, and even against my children, no less. But what a display of power. He kept the thoughts from his wife Nokufa, of course. We shall strike all those who have aroused Abantu's conceit.
We must not refrain from taking harsh measures. Numerous other creatures await for the blessings of heaven.
We may yet triumph.
And what makes you think so?
So Dume's faith in Abantu is wavering.
Yours, which have realized nothing but empty dreams.
Patience, woman. We need patience for our strategies to bear fruits.
Patience, strategies.
Let me explain. From ancient practice and the laws of life, we are bound to stick to whatsoever we have initiated. And remember, the Great Assembly has the power to reverse false decisions, just like the one that has been imposed on us by our enemies. And do not forget, our children, the wild dogs, have bonded Abantu, who are now very arrogant. Should Abantu be destroyed, our children will perish also.
Let them perish. Then no one will accuse us of hypocrisy. For the interest of creation, no sacrifice is too high. We destroy only to suit the whole of creation. And you don't drag me to your bog of prevarication, double talk, and lack of action.
Everyone is running to the great assembly for a final decision on the fate of Abantu. Time to press home our truths.
That you have failed to press home so far. My anger will strike whoever doesn't give in to my truth.
At the assembly, many clan gods streamed in from labyrinths of the cosmos.
Like a cluster of stars.
We are assembled here to decide on a matter which weighs heavily on my heart. Whether or not to destroy our beloved creations, Abantu.
Great ones. Once, with the power of Malingangi had given us, we molded a beautiful, complex forms of creation. We were happy until Sodume and others broached a contentious subject of Abantu. Some of us didn't welcome it, and our objection fell on deaf ears. Now, seeds of discord have grown. I suggest only one course of action. Let's do away with Abantu. Let's create anew. Start from a sacred beginnings. Create a masterpiece of pieces.
Just then, Umsekeli quietly took Somazwi outside to give him some advice.
Yes.
Your power fills everyone with fear, but not respect. Do not rush to proclaim the annihilation of Abantu. Say this to the assembly. Let death come individually to Abantu. Therefore, you will no longer be deemed an enemy of the species, and you would earn praise.
I will combine your thoughts with another that just came to me.
What other thought?
Return to the assembly and get my wife.
Didn't even thank Umsekeli. Oh, no.
I want to share with you some very deep thoughts I just had.
More strategies?
Okay, I have an idea. Let Abantu not be annihilated all at once. A crime whose dimensions will have no measure. See, in fact, let them be destroyed, but not all together, but one by one. That's if they have to be destroyed.
If they have to destroy it at all? No, you mad grinning fool. We have to cleanse the earth of their stench, all of them, and at once.
Don't you see? It is only through my way that we may triumph. Storming off from each other, the god couple were soon back at the assembly. I have had much time to reflect on Abantu. They are imperfect, yes, but their weaknesses reflect our imperfections too. Let's not destroy the Abantu race, but endow them with higher minds. For I praise Abantu, for despite our misgivings, they have triumphed. They have stressed their gift to its limits. So I say to you again, let's not annihilate the Abantu race, but raise them to greater heights. But if we have to destroy them, let it not be all at once, but one by one. You all look surprised. It is because you never really understood me. I used the charm of life against Abantu, not to destroy them, but you know,
Me, honey. Once together, we harbored a dream of a better species. Now I will seek it alone. annihilate Abantu without any mercy. And if this assembly becomes mountain in my way, I will burrow through it. And you, my dear betraying husband, enjoy your newly acquired Abantu-loving allies.
Had Nokufa stayed, I would have told her I'm not sure Somazwi is my ally yet. I would concur with some of the truths you have expressed if they are sincere. But I don't agree that we should make Abantu perfect. Whatever is perfect loses the ability to renew itself. The Abantu species we created is the only desirable and possible one. I therefore oppose its destruction or improvement.
Imperfect Abantu will cause us eternal regret. Their toll of crimes will continue to grow the longer they exist.
The debate stopped when Nom Kubulani stepped in. Abantu shall live. Not only shall they live forever.
What?
Yes. Abantu shall not taste death. They shall live an immortal life.
Why did Nomkubulwani decide on her own that Abantu shall live?
Perhaps Nomkubulwani's visit to her father gave her the ability to make this decision on her own. Who knows?
I'll send someone to find a worthy messenger to take that message of immortality to Abantu. Great artist, Mtobi. I am sending you as my messenger to Earth. Find the worthiest of animals to carry this vital and binding message. Abantu shall live forever.
Toby arrived on Earth at night and slept on the bare ground. In the morning,
as Toby rose from the ground,
so did Ilanga, your horizon.
I will plan a challenge to find the worthiest animal to take this divine message to Abantu. Ilanga, you will be the first challenge.
Oh, Ilanga, good choice.
Make the day hot. Ha, hot! Hot!
Yes, hotter than you've ever made it.
Hotter than you've ever made it.
You heard me.
Ilanga cast down a heat blast at Mtobi.
Ow! Ow! Hey! Don't be so eager. Save your energy for the challenge.
As Ilanga said, Inyanga rose.
Inyanga, you will be the second challenge. Make the night as cold as you can. Oh, but save your energy for the challenge. Huh?
Yeah. I never understood how Inyanga could make nights cold.
Yes. When instructed by Mtobi, he could. Remember, he's a god.
By and by, Toby met two baboons from the Tusi clan.
Tusi, who were once people.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for someone to deliver a divine message to Abantu.
I am the worthiest and wisest of all animals. Thank you for choosing me.
No, thank you for choosing me.
Hey. I didn't choose either of you. I need to choose from all of the animals. Oh, would you be so kind as to gather them all?
We would be honored to do that.
The baboons gathered all the animals for the challenges.
Oh, and I have explained your mission to them and the two challenges.
Oh, well, the challenges are simple. You must first withstand Ilanga's heat for a whole day. And then you must stand Inyanga's cold for a whole night.
I'll go first.
Uko tayari?
Niko tayari.
Uko tayari?
ranks of Sunray Lancers. Abangeke, when his belly grew overheated, he turned his bottom upside down and got badly hurt.
Enough! I give up!
Angelo.
Yeah, boy, inside.
Oh, tayari?
Niko tayari.
Kweli, kweli. Uko tayari?
Niko tayari.
Niko tayari, utaona. Utaniweza, usisumbuke, utaona. Wewe kajua, utanishinda, utaona. Niko tayari, utaona. What is that? Your guess? No.
Ufudu will beat Ilanga with his shell. I know.
Niko tayari, utaona. Utaniweza, usisumbuke, utaona. Wewe kajua, utanishinda, utaona. Niko tayari, utaona. Tortoise repelled Ilanga for a whole day.
Nyaga cast a downpour of ice-cold rays.
That my shell cracking? Oh!
He forgot what the cold could do to his overheated shell. I thought Ufudu was smarter than that.
Well, before the next challenger, someone showed up unexpectedly.
Nakuluwani herself. But wait, I thought it was another challenger before her.
Haungane, heaven has its own rules.
So why did she turn up as a butterfly?
What? Did you expect her to turn up as a dragonfly?
No, as herself.
Let that one try the challenge.
I know who it is.
I know you do. We do.
That one. With eyes rolling all around the earth. Body hesitant. Fingers swaying like a twig. He has hugged the beat of slow movement. He has seen the stars, the sun, and the afternoon. He has watched the whole feast of creation. By this power, he can climb the hills of the sky. Let him, therefore, show the magic power given to him by creation. I'll make sure he wins the challenge.
That's not fair. It's supposed to be a contest.
Well, heaven isn't fair.
It's only fair that I do that.
She can hear us. Oh.
Yeah, but we're
I'm so in Toby then.
It's only fair that I do that in the name of universal justice and divine creative purpose.
No, not you either. You, under the shade of the tall giraffe. Yes, you, Nwabu.
I knew it.
Me?
Yes, you.
Unwabu withstood Ilanga for a whole day.
And Nyanga for the whole night.
Then for a second day. And a second night. And then a third day. And a third night. And on and on.
For 7 days and 7 nights.
Yes.
Nokufa. I will not be thwarted.
Well, with that cliffhanger, it seems like Mfana will have a lot to write about, won't he? And much growing up to do as a writer and a person for the benefit of readers and viewers. I hope you enjoyed Anthem of Life Part 1. Thanks for being with us.
Matumaini,